Don't look at me like that. I know it's been fucking months. Months has it been? I don't know. Fuck. But yeah, I stay inconsistent as fuck. But I promise I'll get more consistent. I promise. Okay, I promise. And I promise I will keep these videos shorter. Okay, that's the new resolution for these videos. And I promise I'm gonna try to get a green screen too, cause this shit ugly as fuck. Alright, let's get started. Okay, even I don't know what the fuck that intro was, so let's just get started. Alright, so I'm Rai Han. For all the people that are watching that are new, I'm Rai Han. I'm an R&B singer and dancer. I'm 21 years old. It's been a long time since I made one of these, and I promise I'm gonna be more consistent, please. So just like forgive me for that. But okay, so this is gonna be like a 3-part video. So this is the first part, obviously. Oh shit. First part of kind of the explanation of what this second album coming October 30th is gonna be about, like how it connects to all the other stuff that I've put out. Because okay, so like a cool thing about my music that y'all gonna find out through watching this video and stuff is that I tell stories and like cinematic type shit through my music. Like my first album is like the first part, and like like as in part, like people release albums that are like part 2s and part 3s, but like the difference between theirs and mine is that my whole entire album, if you listen from track 1 all the way to the last track, it's a story, it's a continuation, it's an entire story. And usually I leave descriptions of those stories up on the bios of places, the descriptions here and there, so y'all can like read what my story of that album or song was. So basically, this new album that's coming out October 30th is self-titled, Rai Han. And the reason it's self-titled, so like I said, I'm going to be breaking this thing into 3 parts. So this first part is about how it connects to the first album, which is Emotional Season. So quick rundown of Emotional Season for all y'all that don't want to go to the Emotional Season video, because there is a video. I'm going to leave all the links in the description for the videos that y'all can check out to know more about what I'm talking about, the whole cinematic storytelling. So there's a video for the cinematic storytelling that I explain about my music, what can you expect from my music and stuff like that. The explanation behind Emotional Season plus the EP transition, all that I've explained in intricately in videos, and y'all can actually go look at those videos right now in the description. Have fun, crack at it, get some popcorn. It's a long ass fucking video. Anyway, so I'm not gonna get too much into it. I'm gonna briefly explain what Emotional Season was about. So Emotional Season was basically, it was a roller coaster of just like me meeting this girl, and like I was blindly in love with her, and like that's basically the story of the whole album. Like if you listen from track 1 to track 10, y'all gonna see that shit uncover like slowly, like gradually, all the way to the end. And it's like ups and downs, misunderstandings. It's a rocky relationship, and then at the end, it's like the last song is called Home, and it's like, baby, come home. She gonna be all right. Like even though we had misunderstandings and shit, let's just get through this. Let's discuss. We can always talk it through. Album ends. Then we have the EP transition that goes like, that kind of ends the Emotional Season era, which ends the phase 1. So I have phase 1, phase 2, and then as many phases that come by, right? So phase 1 is Emotional Season plus transition. So there's the EP right here, there's the album. And so Emotional Season, y'all know the story I just told you about. Transition is kind of what ends Emotional Season. Like it ends it in a peaceful way, and it kind of begins phase 2. What's in phase 2, I will explain in the 3-part videos as well as this one. And so yeah, basically everything is a continuation or a prequel. I can't wink right now, the light is literally on me. But yeah, so the cool thing about this album, the October 30th one that's coming, self-titled, this album is a, drum roll, a prequel. It's a fucking prequel. It's a goddamn prequel to the first album, Emotional Season. So whatever happened in Emotional Season is the present. So there's dedicated playlists to phase 1 and phase 2 that I've made on Apple Music, Spotify, and everywhere else. Go check it out. And in those descriptions, I've put the past, the present, like cool names like that. And it sounds all edgy and like fucking cool as shit. And the reason why it's like the past, the present is because Emotional Season is the present. What's happened now, right? I met this girl, blah, blah, blah happened. Then comes Rai Han, the self-titled album, which is phase 2 but it's a prequel. It takes you back in time into the events of, like, the events before the first album, basically. Whatever happened in the first album, Rai Han is everything before it. Rai Han is basically more of an exploration of me as a person, as well as relating it to stuff that I will talk about in part 2 and 3, okay? I'm not going to tell y'all too much about it right now. But basically, right now I'm just going to tell you that that's how it connects to Emotional Season, is that it is the events before. It's like a prequel. It's like Prometheus. If y'all have ever watched that movie, if you haven't, I'm really sorry that you haven't watched that movie. Please go watch it. It's a really cool, good movie. I mean, the whole Alien fan base is kind of weird about that movie, but, like, you know, I like it. But anyway, my point is, it's a prequel. The album is a prequel, and there are going to be 22 fucking songs in that bitch, right? From which 4 songs are out right now. 4 main singles are out right now. Y'all can listen to it, so it's 18 new fucking tracks for y'all. And, yeah, I got a lot of shit coming. There's way more stuff that I don't want to bring up in this video because it's way too distracting. It'll throw you off. But yeah, got a lot of projects coming, and that's where I will end this. This is where, basically, that's the explanation of the whole, like, prequel sequel thing, is that, like, Emotional Season was the first, and even though this is the second, this is the prequel. Like, it's the prequel to Emotional Season. It's the stuff that happens before. It's how I was. Okay, so in short, I'm just gonna tell y'all, I was a reckless piece of shit before Emotional Season. And that's basically what this album is about. In short. I'm not going to get too into it right now. The third part, or the second part, where I will be explaining about the whole album, though, I will be breaking down every single song and how it continues into the next until the end, and what the entire album means. That's going to be kind of a long video, but I will run through that quick as well, because I, you know, resolution that, like, you know, I'm trying to make my video shorter, okay? Fuck, because, like, the last 2 were, like, fucking 15 minutes, okay? But please watch it. Please watch it. I love y'all. Yeah. So watch out for part 2 and part 3 coming really soon. I promise you, I'm not gonna make it late. I promise. The album's coming soon, so I can't. Like, I got this shit scheduled. Okay, so as y'all watch this, part 2 is already in the making. It should be done. That's how good I should be scheduling this shit. But you know, my ass be tired. But yeah. Anyway, that's the explanation of how it all ties with each other. Now, one more thing that I forgot about. So Transition, the EP, has a song called Drowning, which also makes an appearance in this new album, right? So Drowning, it's kind of a weird thing, because you'd think, like, okay, it's part of phase 1, so how does it connect to a prequel, really? It's more of a reflection song, more than, like, it is, like, it connects to a story. Yes, it does connect to the story of the second album, but it appears in phase 1 as well as phase 2 only because it's it's kind of like it develops my character in this whole universe that I've created. So in this universe, I'm just going to establish this again. The girl that we're talking about in all of these songs is a girl named Marie. And I explained this in the last video. And I am obviously Rai Han, like, that's the main character. So yeah, there will be more characters, I'm telling you. Like, it's like a whole movie. That's not, when I get my hands on visuals, like when I have more creative control over visuals, I'm telling y'all, like, it's gonna be a fucking movie. It's gonna be a fucking movie with music. Like, my music with the movie, dance, all that shit, because I dance. Y'all know I dance. So, yeah. I will end it here because I'm about to get to fucking 10 minutes. Already long as shit. I'm gonna end this. I hope, like, you know, if y'all got questions, put it down in the comments. You know, go all out. Have fun. And, yeah, pre-order the album now. Coming October 30th to y'all on all platforms. So, pre-order and pre-save now. It's on iTunes, Google Play, whatever. I'm gonna leave the link down below. So have fun, crack at it. And 4 singles off the album out right now: Drowning, Slow with Rechab, Inside, and Back to Back. These 4 singles are out right now. Y'all can listen. Fun ass singles. Have fun. And I will see y'all in the next video. Peace out. Okay, I'm supposed to end it now.